Today we're making a really delicious taco recipe that's kind of a riff on a classic carnitas. To make this, it's really simple. We have some pineapple, garlic, fresh oregano, chilies in an adobo sauce, guajillo sauce, cumin, and white vinegar. For our venison, I have a venison. This is a cut of meat that's from the back legs that I've sliced pretty thin, about as thick as you would slice a barbecue beef brisket or something like that. And it's cut to strips here. If I was gonna cook this on a flat top, you could just dice it. I'm gonna grill this, that's why I kind of left these long strips. You can also make this recipe and just pop the venison in the slow cooker, and you would end up with like a shredded venison taco meat, which is also delicious. The sauce is really the key. It is like, you could drink this by the cup. It's so good. So to make it, it's really easy. All you have to do is you have your bowl here, and we're just gonna put our ingredients in. We're gonna have a full list of the ingredients right at the bottom, but it's about 5 garlic cloves, some chopped pineapple, a couple sprigs of oregano. I'm not going to even pull this off the leaf. Actually, I am going to pull this off the leaf. I don't want the stems in there. These flowers are actually edible and pretty delicious, so. This oregano is extremely fragrant. I just cut it out of my garden today, so very fresh. Go a couple teaspoons of cumin, a whole jar of guajillo sauce, and really the key I want to demonstrate here with this recipe is that there's so many really good recipes out there that can be adopted to wild game. So originally, this carnitas recipe would be made with pork, but it works really well with venison too, because that pineapple in there, and then we're gonna add this half cup of vinegar also, is going to work to tenderize this meat, so it's gonna be super tender. About half a cup of vinegar. Now you can put this in a food processor. I have a stick blender. I'm gonna blend this all up. Alright, so now that I have my sauce blended up, we're gonna add the venison. And then we're gonna coat that really well in there. And this is gonna marinate overnight. I would say at least 6 hours you wanna marinate this. If you put this into like a vacuum bag, you can probably get away with a little bit less. But the longer you marinate it, the more tender the meat's gonna get, and the more of the flavors it's gonna absorb. Once we're done marinating it, we're gonna head over to the grill, and I'll see you there in a few hours. All right, our venison has been marinating all day today, and now it's time to throw it onto the grill. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna cook this on the rare side, try to get to about medium rare. So these are looking just perfect. We got a nice char on them, and they're ready to come off. And I'll see you guys inside when I'm plating these as tacos. Back in the house, and here comes the easy part. I'm just gonna take some of our venison. We're just gonna dice it up. So, rough cut. Alright, and then you're gonna dress your taco any way you like. I like to keep things simple, so I'm just gonna go with a little diced onion. Perfect. And cilantro. Now this is a spicier taco recipe, so if you don't like spice, When you're pouring out the chipotles and adobo, just leave out those whole peppers. That'll reduce the heat a lot. And you can also dress this with sour cream and cheese. That'll temper the heat. Hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's really delicious, and I hope you all give it a try. Thanks.